Have you destroyed the Brotherhood of Steel? Not surprising. Also, not acceptable. I didn't ask you to tell me what they were planning. I asked you to kill them. This was a waste of time. Go back to the bunker and destroy it. My directions have been clear from the start. Have you destroyed the Brotherhood of Steel? Hidden Valley is the place to keep working, then. Have you destroyed the Brotherhood of Steel? What else did you want to discuss? Goodbye.
Be advised, the Lucky 38 is not open to the general public. Trespassers will be shut. The recent disturbance act, Gamora, has been resolved.
Well, hello, Sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office.
Actionized, Gamora.
The reports say Mr. House's robots are now using tech we've never
There've been
heard of.
reports that the
We need
NCR
to
is
send a
moving
team
more and more
over there
troops
soon.
into the area.
As much as I'm sick of Taggart's VR sims, I have to admit,
Hail, brother. May I help you? Bye.
we wouldn't be combat ready without them. It seems the NCR is making friends. We've had reports of them making overtures to some panic. It pains me to think of the scientific wonders at Helios 1 now in NCR hands.
enjoy the casinos.
I guess they're gone. Probably for the best.
Those nasty Brotherhood of Steel brutes are all taken care of? Mr. House will be so glad.
You're always welcome in this town.
Have you destroyed the Brotherhood of Steel? Single-handedly destroying a Brotherhood of Steel bunker is quite an accomplishment. Platoons of NCR troops have died trying to do the same. This welcome news comes just in time, as events in the wider world are coming to a head. Aaron Kimball, the president of the new California Republic, is going to visit Hoover Dam to boost morale. Apparently, he hasn't considered the effect on the troops' morale of seeing their beloved leader get his brains blown out by a Legion sniper. I need you to make sure that no harm comes to President Kimball. It's fortunate that you've maintained good relations with the NCR. Questions like, will President Kimball survive his visit to Hoover Dam? I care because he is a known quantity, not the man so much as the political context he inhabits. Kimball rose to prominence as the hero of the Mojave when he led a campaign of reprisals against tribals who dared to attack NCR citizens. Ordering the occupation of Hoover Dam was his first act of office. As water and electricity flowed to NCR cities, his popularity soared. Conversely, his failure to annex the Mojave these 7 years and the immense costs of occupying a foreign land have eroded his popular support. Kimball's entire political career is inextricably bound up with the NCR's occupation of the Mojave. It's his war. If I compel the NCR to retreat, Kimball will be the sacrifice offered to the gods so decent NCR citizens can get on with their lives. In retrospect, the Mojave and Hoover Dam will seem like one man's misadventure. Kimball will be blamed, not me, not New Vegas. Then the hero of the Mojave would become the martyr of Hoover Dam. And when, subsequently, I force the NCR to retreat, they lick their wounds and dream of righteous vengeance against New Vegas. Hello, embargo. Farewell, tourist economy. I've calculated and recalculated these probabilities. Kimball must live. Will you ensure that President Kimball survives his visit to Hoover Dam? This is not an optional assignment. Kimball may be a grandstanding bore, but I want him protected. I'll send a Securitron ahead to meet with the NCR at the security checkpoint and get things started. Once you get there, ask for Ranger Graham. I've used roaming Securitrons to feed him useful information in the past. If I tell him we've heard of a Legion assassination plot, I believe he'll let you investigate. Last I knew, President Kimball wasn't scheduled to visit the Lucky 38. Be on your way to Hoover Dam, will you? I'm sure the assassins will wait for you to show up. Last I knew, President Kimball wasn't scheduled to visit the Lucky 38. Be on your way to Hoover Dam, will you? After all that we've accomplished, why is good help so impossible to find? Last I knew, President Kimball wasn't scheduled to visit the Lucky 38. Be on your way to Hoover Dam, will you? I'm sure the assassins will wait for you to show up.
Be advised. This
Lead the way.
We signed a treaty with the Great Khans. Guess you could never have too many low-life Kenmen.
Looks like we booted the Legion out of Nelson.
Honored to speak with you, sir. You know, if you were serving, you'd probably be
I sure hope I get to meet President
Honored to
Kimball.
speak with you, sir.
We'll keep civilian presence to a minimum. We'll keep civilian presence to a minimum. That should avoid any unnecessary risks.
I've heard of you. I'm glad you're here to help us out. This is a delicate matter, and we need all the help we can get from people we can trust. We've got a lot to do to prepare for the President's visit, and not much time. Once we start, we'll be on a strict timetable. Are you ready? Ask your questions, but keep it short. We trust you, so you're free to have your weapons. Just don't do anything too crazy, and we'll back you up. Security detail consists of rangers stationed here at the dam. Some will keep an eye on the crowd while others will watch the perimeter. Snipers and sharpshooters have been assigned to key locations, and we also have a special canine unit sniffing out members of the crowd. I've also locked down access to critical locations, such as the landing platform on the visitor center. Alright, I'll give you full access. I have a full itinerary here. Here you go. The Legion will definitely try something. We don't have any solid leads yet. I'd almost expect something direct from them. Given the circumstances, there's a possibility of something more subtle, like sabotage. But since we don't have anything solid, we'll just have to keep our eyes out for anything out of the ordinary. Someone like you, I'm just glad to have you on board. Do whatever you can. Security sweeps, talk to people, keep an eye out. If there's nothing else, then let's get moving. Make it quick.
keep civilian presence. We'll keep civilian presence. Avoid any unnecessary risks.
We've got a lot to do to prepare for the President's visit, and not much time. Good. The President doesn't arrive until tomorrow. Let's get some rest, and we'll have a brief talk first thing in the morning. Is it me, or has the Brotherhood stopped engaging us? Glad you could join us. Most of my men are already on duty, and the crowd has already started gathering outside. We've got a busy day ahead of us. The plan is to get through today without the shit hitting the fan. So I'll be overseeing the security team personally, and keeping in constant contact with people over the radio. It's a good bet that the Legion is gonna try something today, so we have to be prepared for anything. We'll do whatever it takes to get the President through this visit in one piece. President Kimball is arriving shortly. If you want to do any last-minute security sweeps or take a look around for anything suspicious, do it now. Once you're ready, meet me outside on the observation deck. Don't take too long. I'll meet you on the observation deck.
Hanlon was a brave soldier.
Just as a warning,
What could have
my
driven him to
covert
despair?
bandaging skills are a little rusty.
We signed a treaty. Smart move for the Keys to back down. Guess you could never have too many life-term mess on your side.
I'll meet you on the observation.
Hey, you haven't seen my friend around here, have you? His name is Ben, and he's an engineer. We were supposed to meet up so we can watch the president's speech together, but he hasn't shown up yet. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just keep waiting. Sorry to bother you. Still no luck finding my friend. He better show up soon.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more game.
Nelson's back.
We won't go quiet.
But we can defend it.
The Legion can count on that.
And just between us, Colonel Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time. Is it true? Was there really a brotherhood?
Is it me or is the
Peace
Brotherhood
Sky
stopped
High?
engaging us?
Smartest move for the Kings to back
you ask
down.
me.
We didn't know who they were messing with.
We signed a treaty with the Great
Still no
Khans.
luck finding my friend.
Guess you could never have
He better show up soon.
You're cleared to go on through.
I don't have time to talk right now.
You're cleared to go on through.
I'm looking forward to seeing
I
the
wonder
president.
what President Kimball is going to talk
Or
about.
what President Kimball is going to talk about today.
Nothing is going to happen to the president on my watch.
Hey-o! Mama always told me not to talk to strangers. But you seem like a nice person. Mama left me on a farm when she went out prospecting. But when she never came back, the owner didn't want me around. Kicked me out on my own. A nice guy came up and asked me if I wanted to join the NCR, so I did. Now the troopers are my family. I like it here. Everyone is so nice. He's coming to give a big fancy speech to all us troops stationed here at the dam. I'm pretty excited. He seems like such a nice guy, and I get to meet him. He's giving me a medal. I don't know why, though. I'm just doing my job like all the other guys. I'm still excited, though. Bye-bye. Hey-o! Bye-bye.
You better get out of here.
Nothing
get
is
out
going
of
to
here.
happen to the president on my watch.
You better get out of here.
So excited
I'm
about
looking
the
forward
president
to seeing the
visiting.
president. It's going to be
So
great.
excited about the president visiting.
Hey-o! He's coming to give a big fancy speech to all us troops stationed here at the dam. I'm pretty excited. He seems like such a nice guy, and I get to meet him. He's giving me a medal. I don't know why, though. I'm just doing my job like all the other guys. I'm still excited, though. Mama always told me not to talk to strangers. But you seem like a nice person. Mama left me on a farm when she went out prospecting. But when she never came back, the owner didn't want me around. Kicked me out on my own. A nice guy came up and asked me if I wanted to join the NCR, so I did. Now the troopers are my family. I like it here. Everyone is so nice. Bye-bye.
This is going to be great.
You better get out of here. I don't have time to talk right now. We need to keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Have you finished your security sweep? Well, hurry it up. We don't have much time. Have you finished your security sweep? Looks like that's his vertibird coming right now. Showtime. Let's not mess this up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some security procedures to oversee. Come back in a minute. I'm busy with security matters. You're cleared to go on through.
Hey.
You're cleared to go on through.
Do you mind?
Okay. I'll do my best.
Do you mind?
Come back in a minute. I'm busy with security matters.
Move along.
Do you mind?
Move along.
Thank you, my fellow Californians, who have come so far.
You'd be keeping an eye out for anything
service put
suspicious.
forth by the Republic.
A bomb on the President's vertibird. Only a limited number of people had access to the vertibird. We have to get the President out of here now. I'll cancel the speech and have security search the area. We can't relax until we get the President out of here safely.
It is for you that I have come
Not
here.
now.
And it is because of you
Not now.
that I am able to do so. We enjoy our privileges because you take the greatest of risks and are prepared to make the most noble sacrifices. It is because of men and women like Private First Class Jeremy Watson that Nevada...
The Legion is attacking! Run for your lives! Not now. Not now. Good job today. We got the President out safe and sound. I couldn't have done it without you. You have my thanks.
Move along. Move along. No violence is permitted on the strip.
When he heard you stopped President Kimball's assassination, Mr. House went on about martyrs and misadventures for hours.
Goodbye.
If not for you, President Kimball would be dead. So you needn't feel guilty when the NCR's rout from Hoover Dam demolishes his political career. The Legion has nothing left to wait for. Their assault on the dam could begin at any moment. Before that happens, I'll ask you to complete one other task. It may seem trivial, but that's far from the case. Between the Strip and Helios 1 lies the El Dorado electrical substation. Humble as it appears, the substation has immense strategic value, for it's there that you'll jumpstart the Lucky 38's dormant reactor. Gain access to the substation's control room and install this override module. Just so you know, there are NCR troops guarding the station. The strain of defending Las Vegas from annihilation exceeded my power system's capacity. My primary reactor shut down. For years, I played a miser with my emergency power supply. I began to run out of reserves around the time I woke the first batch of Securitrons. Negotiating an allotment of power from Hoover Dam was crucial. That's what's powered the Strip for the past 7 years. I needed the operating software on the Platinum chip to bring it back online. And to start the reactor itself requires a tremendous jolt of current. Very attention-getting. The NCR has its hands full now, of course. I doubt they'll raise much of a fuss. This is not a good time to be dependent on energy from Hoover Dam. When the Legion attacks, the NCR may cut power altogether. And I'll be needing a good deal more power than the NCR has allotted to the Strip. Broadcasting encrypted VMQ-boosted command signals to hundreds of Securitrons eats up more power than you might expect. With this accomplished, all preparations will have been made. The battle for Hoover Dam will be upon us before long. Until the Lucky 38's reactor has been restarted, we have nothing to discuss.
You're always welcome in this town.
Stay out of the control room and enclosure, or there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
One of the Ranger vets looked at me, and I just
Look
about
all you
surrendered.
want. Just don't mess with any of the
We
equipment.
signed a treaty with the
control
Great
room's
Khans.
off limits. So is
Guess
the
you can never
enclosure.
have too many low-life cam dealers on your
Only
side.
combat I seen lately was shooting some geckos. Found you.
obey all weapon laws. Be advised, visitors...
Oh, the lights are all back on. How nice.
Be advised, NCR President Aaron Kimball survived an assassination attempt.
As you can see, Vegas is humming along. I've tested my C3I broadcasting arrays. Everything is in order. And just in time, as it turns out, the forces of Caesar's Legion are on the march, establishing a staging area east of the dam. Their assault could begin at any moment, so that's where you'll be heading, if you're ready. Hoover Dam. Indeed they do. An army that'll be too distracted with killing legionaries to notice the real reason you're there. Your objective is to reach a control room halfway across the dam and install an override module similar to the one you used at the substation. The override will enable me to control the entire dam's power output. You may remember how the bunker at the fort was rather dimly lit. Well, just like the Lucky 38, it needs a big jolt of electricity to power up. You've already uploaded the new operating system to the Securitrons. All they need is power, and they'll be in fighting trim. Even now, on the brink of battle, imagine two snarling dogs fighting over a curve of bone. Perhaps the rib of their master, long dead. It'll be a pitched battle, that's a certainty. Perhaps the greatest battle the Earth has seen since the human race nearly made itself extinct. The Legion will mount a ferocious and determined frontal assault from the east, that much is certain. Still, Caesar is a capable strategist. I'd be surprised if he hasn't found some way to infiltrate the dam or the NCR's rear areas. As I've said, your objective is to install an override module in the control room halfway across the dam. Are you ready to perform this task? Then handle them with dispatch. The Legion's assault is imminent.
Just one more reason to celebrate at one of New Vegas. You're always welcome in this town. Thank you.
The Legion's assault could begin at any moment. We've accomplished a great deal, you and I. One last task and our work is complete. I'll see you in the control room. The Legion's assault could begin at any moment. What else did you want to discuss? As I've said, your objective is to install an override module in the control room halfway across the dam. Are you ready to perform this task? We've accomplished a great deal, you and I. One last task and our work is complete. I'll see you in the control room.
You must get to the control room and install the override chip.
Am I broadcasting? I'm broadcasting? Shit, okay. This is the NCR emergency channel. It sounds like the Hoover Dam is under attack. Stay tuned. Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42. Delta Squad, redeploy. They're coming out of the walls, man. They're coming out of the damn walls.
Had enough?
All units, be aware we are receiving help from a non-NCR military asset. Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank. Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. There is some sort of obstruction on the road to Hoover Dam. We're gonna do our best to send reinforcements around. All units, be aware we are receiving help from a non-NCR military asset. Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8. Unit 15, reinforce Unit 16 at Defense Point Sigma Delta. All units, be aware we are receiving help from a non-NCR military asset. Game over, man. Game over. Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank. They're coming out of the walls, man. They're coming out of the damn walls.
Is it true? Was there really a Brotherhood base nearby that...
Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position.
Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Unit 16 at Defense Point Sigma Delta. Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42. Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8. Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming. All unit commands, relay your current position and status. Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank.
Stop right there. No one is allowed. You shouldn't be here. It's best if you just move along. Damn it all to hell! Let's go! Not now.
Unit 15, reinforce Unit 16 at Defense Point Sigma Delta.
I knew you'd make it. Resourceful as always. The override module is functioning properly. I'm rerouting power to the Securitron vault at the fort as we speak. I just need you to head over to the East Power Plant and manually activate the switch. When you return topside, I think you'll see that my Securitron army is a little more than the Legion was prepared to handle. Oh, and before you go, grab that printout spooling from the console here. Those papers set the terms for the NCR's unconditional surrender. I thought you might enjoy the honor of presenting them to the NCR's commanding officer once the Legion has been defeated. Cheers.
All unit commands, relay your current position and status. Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank. All units, be aware we are receiving help from a non-NCR military asset. Delta Squad, redeploy. report that the Legion mounted a simultaneous assault at Camp Forlorn Hope. The troops at Forlorn Hope, assisted by 1st Recon, have repelled the Legion in what will surely be the most decisive victory in this entire battle. Location Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming. Unit 15, reinforce Unit 16 at Defense Point Sigma Delta. Delta Squad, redeploy. Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. Unit 15, reinforce Unit 16 at Defense Point Sigma Delta. Delta Squad, redeploy. There is chaos breaking out of McCarran. The Fiends are using the opportunity to attack the base. There are also several riots breaking out in the area surrounding New Vegas. The looters have taken to the streets. Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42. All unit commands, relay your current position and status. Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8. All units, be aware we are receiving help from a non-NCR military asset. All unit commands, relay your current position and status. Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. A group of troopers that can only be described as ragtag managed to fend off a brutal attack at Camp Golf. I salute your bravery. Hold the front. Delta Squad, redeploy. All unit commands, relay your current position and status. Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42.
Sure, just don't treat me like a packed Brahmin, okay?
Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. All units, be aware we are receiving help from a non-NCR military asset. Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8. All unit commands, relay your current position and status. Delta Squad, redeploy.
Sure, just don't treat me like a packed Brahmin, okay?
Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank. Location, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming. Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42.
Here we
All unit commands, relay your current position and status. Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8. Delta Squad, redeploy.
I will protect you.
Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. Location, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming. Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank. All unit commands, relay your current position and status. Delta Squad, redeploy. Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. Unit 15, reinforce Unit 16 at Defense Point Sigma Delta. All units, be aware we are receiving help from a non-NCR military asset. Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42. Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8. All unit commands, relay your current position and status. Location, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming. Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42. Unit 15, reinforce Unit 16.
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle. If so, you cannot truly be of that city of cowards. I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag of the bear. Let us hope your skill with weapons proves greater. You dare speak that name. Comparing him to any man of Kaiser will only earn you a slow death. You think me some lesser man, some other legate? I am the first of the Legion, and this gate to the west shall be ours this day. Huh. You believe your own words, even if I do not. Perhaps NCR has the strength of a cornered animal. It will not be enough to hold this place. They know nothing of my tactics, or the strength of my forces. They will learn. We did take the towers easier than expected. I cannot believe even the Republic would overlook such an opening in their defenses. Yet we are at the throat of the Great Bear. Victory is at hand. You play on my instincts. Yet your intention in this... You have nothing to gain by telling me of this trap. Unless you seek to goad me into a retreat, leaving the battlefield and leaving my honor here to be trampled underfoot by Republic cowards. Of course, and I guard myself from such acts of cowardice and jealousy. You claim that word of my coming has been given to the West so that I might die here, even as I take the dam, telling me this does not benefit you at all. You gamble with your words, and your coin is lacking. You speak with conviction, and more importantly, with honor. And we secured a foothold on the dam, easily, as you have said. Graham's overconfidence forever branded him with fire. I will not follow his trail of fire into the depths of the Grand Canyon. The Republic shall keep their old world gate this day. I shall return east. When I return, I shall have all the armies of the Legion with me. Perhaps it is unfortunate Vulpes was not here to hear your words. Something tells me you would prove more than his match. Until the day when our armies meet again, envoy of Vegas. I shall wait for you on the battlefield.
Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. Delta Squad, redeploy.
I will protect you.
Unit 15, reinforce Unit 16 at Defense Point Sigma Delta.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for. Gambling? What, you looking to start a game now that the smoke's died down? What is this Brahmin shit? I'm not getting the feeling we're all about to sing Kumbaya here. What the hell are you talking about? What is this? Free economic zone of New Vegas. What the hell does that mean? Oh, wait, here we go. Demands NCR's immediate withdrawal. Withdraw? Like fucking hell we're withdrawing. We just held the dam. We didn't do it to let it go. This paper of yours isn't fit to wipe my ass. If you think after all that's happened, I'm going to grab my ankles and take it like the Legion, you know I won't surrender the dam, and certainly not to the ghost man of Vegas and his new right hand of the week. We held this place for years. Kicked one-legged out of here so hard, Caesar burned him to a crisp. It's our post. We've fought for it. I'll fight for it again today. If you're looking to convince me otherwise, you better have a lot more reasons than you just telling me to go. True. Guess I'm a little too used to seeing Securitrons in Vegas to think they'd turn and be bad news. And I know how bad they can get. Look, House, Vegas, it's pretty. Got you blinded a bit maybe. But NCR's got perks too. Think about it before you sign on with him. And if you say no, keep in mind what that means. NCR may have its problems, but when we're riled, watch out. I'm not going to throw away the lives of my men just to make a point. And there'll be other days. Fucking Mr. House was holding the cards the whole goddamn time. And man, this little errand boy. Should have known. Greeks and gifts. That and next time, shoot the messenger. Fucking Mr. House was holding the cards the whole goddamn time. Him and his little errand boy. Should have known. Greeks and gifts. That and next time, shoot the messenger.
What do you need? Bye. What do you need? Bye.
You know, I've had thousands of employees in my time. Few met my expectations. Fewer still surpassed them. Your performance has been nothing short of spectacular. If I have need for a specialist of your stripe again, I'll know just where to turn. Back to Vegas, shall we? I really should do something about that monorail with all the new resources at hand. I can make sure it not only runs, but runs on time. Always bothered me, the imprecision. No need to worry about the General, by the way. He'll be held responsible, publicly disgraced. 36.5% probability of suicide, by my estimate. Kimball won't be able to save him. He'll be too busy getting thrown out of office. But less than a 3% chance of suicide, mind you. Vegas might see a dip in revenue for a few months, half a year. But soon enough, the tourists and their money will be pouring in. Vegas will be a shining jewel in the middle of the desert, an oasis of light, a beacon to show mankind the way to the stars. This is just the start, you see. This is where it all begins.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Goodsprings cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. Mr. House's Securitron army took control of Hoover Dam and the Strip, pushing both the Legion and the exhausted NCR out of New Vegas. Mr. House continued to run New Vegas his way, a despotic vision of pre-war glory. The streets were orderly, efficient, cold. New Vegas continued to be the sole place in the wasteland where fortunes were won and lost in the blink of an eye. The courier, cruel and merciless, had ensured that Mr. House would maintain complete control over New Vegas and everyone in it. Mr. House afforded him every luxury at his disposal in the Lucky 38. partly out of gratitude and partly out of fear.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence. Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many wandered off into the wastes, confused and disheartened.
Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age, Raoul was never able to find peace with himself. Eventually, he left the Mojave and assumed a new name, as he had done so many times before.
Mr. House showed little interest on the Boomers, who eventually began venturing out to Nellis to meet and trade with travelers.
Buried beneath tons of rubble, the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel was no more. Those few who were outside the Hidden Valley bunker when it was destroyed settled into new lives, or headed west to find a new chapter to join.
The death of the Mojave Brotherhood came much too soon for Veronica, and in their absence, she felt truly lost. Yet in its wake, she took small comfort in her decision to remain by their side through their few remaining days.
The Fiends staged an attack against Camp McCarran during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam. During the NCR's retreat, the Fiends overwhelmed many of the troopers before Mr. House's Securitrons could deal with them.
After Mr. House gained control of New Vegas, he sent a Securitron to Goodsprings as a token of appreciation for helping the courier. Victor was a mixed blessing, however, as he continually monitored the town for Mr. House.
Thanks to the courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
Accusing the Kings of lying with a foreign invader for their newfound ties to the NCR, Mr. House punished them by ordering their forced removal. The Kings, defiant to the end, were destroyed to the last man by House's Securitrons.
Revitalized by Violetta's brain, Rex eventually learned to balance the memories of his old life with Violetta's experiences among the brutal fiends. His mind had difficulty adjusting, but Rex eventually found peace with his new, more vicious self.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several Bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
Though NCR was withdrawing from the region, Boone remained in New Vegas, finding work as a security guard and caravan scout along the highways. While he might have preferred rejoining his old unit, Boone couldn't bring himself to abandon the city where he'd met his wife.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
After the Vault 19 powder gang surrendered to the NCR, they were reincorporated into the correctional system. The NCR did increase their sentences, and they aren't about to take off time for good behavior.
Prim Slim proves to be an able-minded, if not able-bodied, sheriff for Prim. And due to his slow speed, some crooks get away without a scratch. But Prim continues to prosper under his watchful, robotic eye.
Although they performed admirably during NCR's defense of Hoover Dam, the Rangers fell into decline soon after. With Hanlon's plot against the occupation exposed and Oliver denounced for losing Hoover Dam, many Rangers were greeted coldly on their return home. Few openly blame the Rangers for Hanlon's treachery, but public and political support for the military as a whole quickly dwindled.
And so the Courier's Road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.